This is Making Healthy Choices, proudly serving your family with professional health solutions for more than 20 years. And now, here's your host, Drew Summerall.
Hello and welcome to Making Healthy Choices on the Mhc Broadcasting Network. This is a program designed to educate and encourage you on your journey toward health and wellness. My name is Drew Summerall. I'm joined by our very own Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez of the BioCare Hospital. And Doctor, I wanted to discuss your approach a little bit at the BioCare Hospital. I've read stories about people who have gone to a doctor, maybe with IBS or what have you, and throughout the course of the appointment are never even asked, what are you eating? What are the differences between a more natural approach and the, we might call it traditional or mainstream approach?
Well, number one, you have to believe that the body has the ability to heal itself, that we have this God-given opportunity to rebuild tissues and to replace things that have been damaged in your body. But if you have that belief, then your treatment has to begin with water, good food, and supplementation. If you don't do that, I'm convinced that you do not get the results that you want. And I have seen many people that are amazed on how well they did or how stronger they feel and how they function, or the family members say, oh, wow, doctor, this is a real miracle. Yeah, it's a real miracle, but I didn't do it. All I did is provide the body with the essential nutrients the body needed, because these people were dehydrated, were malnourished, were in bad shape. And once you start doing that, they start coming back to life and feeling better. And many of them say, well, I'm not dying after all. I have a lot of energy and strength. So you have to believe that your body has a lot of control over its own health. And the only way why we deteriorate, why we get sick, is because we do not pay any attention. We don't listen. We just keep thinking that the body will have to do anything we want, whatever it is. We take our body for granted. And then we drink, we smoke, we party, we go to bed very late and do whatever. No, we have to treat it with respect. We have to treat it with a lot of care and everything if we want this body to work forever for all that we need it. So let's be reasonable. So let's see what you're putting in terms of fuel, in terms of oil, in terms of everything, as if it were a precious machinery, which it is. So when you do that at the hospital, when you do that with sick people, you can see wonderful results. Well, for you listening today, this can also make a tremendous difference. And all you have to do is you have to begin very simple. This is a really simple, small step to a lot of health. A small step to a big profit in health, which is the mineral concentrate. Mineral concentrate is over 70 minerals extracted from soil that are going to be given you with fulvic acid. Fulvic acid will bring it into the system so they can be utilized. All these minerals work with one another. So don't run to the grocery store and buy this or the other. No, you need them all, and you need them together, and you need them in good combination from a good source to make them work. And the benefits you're going to feel in a couple of days. You're going to notice them immediately.
And just like you've seen many times at the International BioCare Hospital, dramatic changes and turnarounds. We've seen many things like that here at Making Healthy Choices. In fact, let's take a look at Ariana and what she had to say about mineral concentrate and how it changed her life.
I feel like I've had a miracle. 11 years ago, I started having joint pain, and the joints would just start to swell, and I would get sharp pains. It was difficult for me to walk up and down the stairs. I have bandages that I keep at home that I wrap my knees in, I wrap my arms and elbows in, and it just got worse and worse and worse. I didn't know that I had to even be concerned about minerals. I knew that I wasn't feeling well. I knew that I was achy and things weren't just right. And I just didn't know what was missing. For years, I've had to take a sleep additive with a combined pain medication in order to get through the night. After 2 weeks of taking the mineral concentrate, I went to sleep without the additive. I jumped into this with both feet because I wanted to see if this is what I've been missing. And I really believe that this is what I've been missing. I've been telling everyone that I know because I have felt so much better, and I know that it is not a coincidence. And I am convinced that this is what was wrong. I'm convinced that this is what I did not have that I needed. And I plan to take it forever.
And Doctor, we hear testimonies like this all the time, but we want to make sure that we make mention that while we believe in natural means and hope for healing through supplementation, that the more severe the condition, maybe all the way up to, say, a cancer patient, that there can be healing through natural methods, but the more radical the change needs to be in the way a person approaches their health.
That's correct. And of course, there's probably some space for medication in the management of whatever disease, but you have to keep in mind that there are so many things your body can do by itself if it is only given the chance. And the chance is given through good nutrition, through water, through lack of toxics, simple things that we know about. Deep in our heart, we know what we should be doing with our bodies, but we just take it for granted. So if we start working with our bodies along and we start supplementing, and again, mineral concentrate is going to be a simple, very simple way to begin, inexpensive. You just have to take 10 to 15 drops a day, and you're going to feel in few days the difference. You're going to see, okay, this is working, this is doing better, and then you're going to use that energy to move around, to do more things, because your battery is going to last longer. Many people are crashing by the middle of the day. You won't. You're going to feel better, and you can use that to exercise, to review your diet, to go to mhclife.com and learn more about other supplements that could be helping your life. And if you do all that, you know what? You're going to be healthier. You're going to have wellness. You're not going to have to see the doctor. Go to Europe instead. Do something interesting, but don't use your money for medical care.
And I mentioned radical changes in correlation to, acute illness like, say, cancer, but, with maybe some more mild inflammation like we just heard Ariana's story, it really is something that if you just present the body with just a little bit of nutrition, it's amazing what it can do.
Yeah, because immune system is dependent, among other things, of minerals. So if we think that minerals are depleted, if we know they are depleted, not only minerals, but vitamin D, vitamin A, they're very essential nutrients that are deficient in the American diet, in the American people. I mean, we eat a lot, yet we are malnourished. Why? Because we have never taken the time to review what is what our body needs and what is what I'm giving to my body. We just want to use comfort, as we say, comfort food. It's not comfort, believe me. You're going to pay dearly for all that comfort. So don't fall into the trap. What you have to do is you have to learn more about it. Start with mineral concentrate, which is very simple and easy to do, and you're going to love all the results.
And you can order this product at our website, mhclife.com, or by calling the number on the screen, 1-800-965-2345. This mineral concentrate is only $29.95. Shipping is absolutely free. And if you want to order some other products along with it, we'll ship the entire order for free as long as mineral concentrate is in there. We have a full line of products, B12, D3, E400, a lot of immunity boosters, as well as maximum living products. There's a lot of health videos, health excerpts from books and so forth. So you definitely want to check that out at mhclife.com or give us a call, 800-965-2345. We'll be right back.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With mineral concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
Too many times we go for a healthy salad and we ruin it with an unhealthy dressing. I'm going to show you how to make a healthy salad and a wonderful healthy dressing. So we're going to start out with, we have a great mix of greens here, and they are triple washed. Make sure you always look for that, triple washed. You don't have to wash them that way, they're already washed. Speaking of wash your avocado that we're going to use on the outside, even though we're only eating the inside. Wash our strawberries we're going to be using. We have some almonds right there, you can toast them if you like. I like them raw. And we have a kiwi we're going to peel. Our salad dressing, we're going to use yogurt. We have a key lime pie yogurt. We're going to put that in there, and we have a couple tablespoons of honey. And that's it. That's a great dressing to go with this fruit we got going on here. This is good for you. It's healthy. It's going to go blend with everything else and you won't feel so guilty. You just want to mix that up, set that off to the side, and we've got our plate. We have to peel our kiwi, get that crust off of there, and then we're going to cut into our avocado. So I like to make these a little more decorative. It's a pretty salad and it tastes good. So lay these around. Right there. Strawberries, like I said, make sure you wash those. Just take the tops off, slice those up. Avocado here, put down some greens, right in the middle. Strawberry around. Don't feel guilty about this. Our dressing. Now avocado, slice into that seed there. Just pop that apart. There you go. Like the back of my knife, scrapes it right out of there. You don't have to buy a special tool. The tool's right there. Okay, got that done. Put a few almonds on there for that crunch. Got a good almond going on, some good vitamins in there instead of a crouton. A little bit of dressing. Nice lime and honey. There, now you should not feel guilty about that. That's easy, healthy, and wonderful. For this recipe and more, go to mhclife.com.
And that's a great recipe that you can find on our website, as you mentioned, mhclife.com. And Doctor, I read in articles a lot the idea of maybe like superfoods, like maybe kale. Are there superfoods? Are there foods that we can eat that maybe have a power packed with nutrition that other foods might not have?
Well, yeah, kale might not be necessarily a superfood, but I just wish people would eat it.
Yeah.
And people don't eat it, okay? So that's the big problem. The big problem is that anything that's green, we don't eat. And even fruits, we don't eat. And fruits, we're hooked on watermelon or few things. We don't eat that much variety anyway. When is the last time you peeled an orange? We have orange juice, and it's generally bottled. But when is the last time you actually peeled an orange to eat it? When is the last time you sat with a nut cracker and cracked the nuts that you're eating instead of getting them out of a can or a bag? Because that's the way you should eat them. You see, like for example, nuts contain volatile, important nutrients that if you have them in a bag, they're not good. It's like coffee in a bag. I mean, anybody that is a good coffee drinker knows you have to grind it just before you brew it. And this is the same with nuts and with many foods. The important thing is learn about them, take them, look for them, and try kale. And you might like, if you want an artichoke, if you want broccoli, if you want cauliflower, if you want eggplants, there are many veggies that we just go through in the grocery store and we don't even really stop to think about them. But we can stop and say, well, I wonder how you do this. And there are so many resources to learn how to cook things, and you can try. You might like it, or you might hate it. But if you like it, you brought a new addition to your diet that you didn't have before. Last night I had a honeydew soup. I never thought you could make soups with honeydew. But you see, there are those ideas that will bring you a lot of good things into your life, and then you start thinking, well, I can do more things with this than what I thought. And that's going to bring a lot of health. But remember, we have to supplement. And we have to supplement because these foods, as good as they look and as good as they still are, they do not have all the nutritional value they should have because of the soils they were planted in. So let's get those minerals back into our life, back in our table, back to our children, back to our spouses and everybody that we love, our parents. Older people are very susceptible to low mineral content. That's why actually older people are the ones that can tell you faster how well they felt with the mineral concentrate. But so just bring it in, do it, and you're going to see a big difference. Make it an adventure. Make it a quest. You're working for your life and the life of those around you.
And you can order these minerals by calling the number on the screen, 1-800-965-2345, or by logging on to our website, mhclife.com. These are the finest minerals that we could find. They're gone through a rigorous microbiology test. So these are top shelf, top quality minerals. They're extracted from the ground in the United States. They're bottled in the United States. So give us a call right now, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com, which we want that to be a great health resource for you, where we have all sorts of great information, including the cooking videos that you've seen on these. So log on today, mhclife.com. You can also find the rest of our products there, original products, B12, D3, E400, and many more. So log on today. Right now, let's take a look at Ramella and the changes that she found supplementing with mineral concentrate.
Before I started taking mineral concentrate, for the longest time, at around 1:30, 2:30, I would feel like I'm going to go to sleep. And I did think that I just had to deal with it. When I began to take the mineral concentrate and my energy increased and my rest was better, I loved it. I think it's great. I believe that mineral concentrate can help anyone who wants to improve in any way.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With mineral concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
Minerals are so important because they're kind of the spark plugs of our body. Without the spark plug, the car doesn't work. Even if you have a great car and all the pieces, if you don't have the spark plug, it's not going to start, it's not going to get up and get going. That's what minerals are for the body. They are what allow even enzymes to do what they need to do in the body. They are what allow other vitamins to be utilized in our body. And I'm a huge believer in mineral concentrate. I personally had such a huge health victory with it. I was having a lot of trouble with my menstrual cycle, a lot of pain with my cycle, and I will tell my patients all the time, you know, pain with your cycle it may be common, it's not normal. So all of a sudden this is happening to me and I'm like, what's going on? I'm getting adjusted, I'm eating well, but I wasn't taking minerals on a regular basis. And partially because I didn't really want to swallow a pill. And then mineral concentrate comes along and I'm able to just put it in my water, drink it on the go. I mean, talk about having time. You know, who doesn't have time to just put a few drops in your water, take it to go, and you get what you need. It was huge. It was a huge benefit for me. And I know that it will make a difference in people's lives.
And doctor, this is something that we hear all the time, is a lot of folks just the inability, or, not wanting even to swallow a pill, take a lot of pills, and that's what makes this such a great product. It's just so easy to take.
It's very easy to take, and another big advantage is you can give it to children. You can give them to your kids even without their cooperation or help, because you can put it just the drops in their water, and there you have it. You don't have to do too much to convince them, and that's all you have to do. So, we have also done, like, for example, ice cream or popsicles at the hospital, which we do with fresh fruit, and we put the mineral concentrate in it. So you freeze it, and they're going to have their fun and their minerals as well. Because our little children are as depleted as we are, if not worse. Because for a reason that I don't really know, other than mothers not paying too much attention, kids do not eat anything that's green. So that's important, and we have to think of that next time we're feeding our children, so they learn to love it. But they will not do what we don't do. The first thing we have to do is we have to eat our greens and take our supplement. If we take our supplements and our greens and we say how good we feel and how much we like it, they are going to follow. So it's not like you do it and I drink something else. That doesn't work that way. They're going to do what we do. So a healthy life for us is going to give us the energy, it's going to give us the boost, it's going to give you the well-being and the long life we need to take care of them even at their old age. So let's be healthy, let's work for wellness, and let's make sure that the future generation learns about it, because if not, we're heading disaster. And that's what the numbers tell us. It's not bad news, it's just numbers that are showing us a growing number of diabetics, of high blood pressure, of all these deadly, terrible diseases that we don't want to see in our family. So let's start today taking our mineral concentrate. And
we've been discussing nutrition quite a bit. A moment earlier, I mentioned irritable bowel syndrome. This is something that affects millions of Americans. Where do these symptoms come from? How can we eliminate
all
them?
these, and we're seeing a lot more of all these illnesses that come from the bowel, and that comes because we have a complete disruption of the health of the bowel, because we kill the bacteria, because we have the wrong food. Mother's milk was very important. We don't have it anymore. We have antibiotics for any minor problem. We keep giving them because of a different excuse. First because of diarrhea, then because of respiratory infections, then because of acne and so forth. But when you look at it, these people have been on antibiotics for 15, 20 years. You cannot expect them to be healthy with this type of medication. And the counterpart is to feed them well, to keep them in rest. If your kid has a flu, he has to stay home. That's what we used to do. You can ask your grandmother. That's what she would tell you to do. Maureen Solomon always said that a grandmother is worth 100 pediatricians, and she was absolutely right. Let's use common sense, simple things to get our healthy life. And among those simple things, mineral concentrate in drops that the whole family can share.
And we can't stress enough just how easy it is to use this product, and we want to get it into your hands, but you have to make that first step. You have to make that healthy choice, and give us a call, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com. While you're doing that, let's hear from Josh and how mineral concentrate gave him that little bit of extra energy.
After I started taking mineral concentrate, my wife noticed on the weekends when I'd be home in the morning that I wouldn't just sleep in until 10, 10:30. Instead, I was getting up, mowing the lawn earlier, and just in general being more active. I would recommend mineral concentrate to anyone my age that is tempted to take like massive amounts of caffeine or like the new turbo energy drinks that they sell at the gas station. If you're tempted to take that, try something natural. I would recommend the new mineral concentrate to anyone that wants to be able to get up in the morning and have more of a focus and a little bit more energy throughout the day.
Today is your day. This is your moment. Life is calling. It's time to get back that extra spark that you've been missing, and it's simple with Mineral Concentrate, an all-natural trace mineral product designed to promote energy and focus without sugar nor caffeine. Call 1-800-965-2345 or log on to mhclife.com. Today is your day. It's time for life.
And doctors, we just have a few moments left. We wanted to make mention that for folks who would like to connect with Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez, his website is biocarehospital.com. Of course, you can find an easy link at our website, mhclife.com. But maybe somebody's been watching the program and they're kind of on the fence. I'm not real sure if this is the thing for me. Why is this the right product for them, and why is now the right time to start supplementing?
Okay, this is the right product for you because your chances are you're deficient. And even if you're not deficient, which I would very much doubt it, you still are going to feel the benefit of a complete supply of minerals in your body. If I can convince any of you today to start a healthier pathway toward wellness and long living and great performance with the use of something as simple, as easy to do, as mineral concentrate, which is absolutely cost effective. You couldn't find anything that's more cost effective than this. I'm going to be very happy because I know I'm giving you a great service. And you're servicing your body and you're servicing those around you because your mood is going to be better, your health is going to be better, your way to see life is going to be better. So you're getting so much out of it that I'm going to feel very good if you decide that today is the day to order mineral concentrate.
And you know, doctor, I was speaking to a chiropractor friend of mine who gave our minerals to his wife, and she just loved them. And then he tried to replace them when the bottle ran out with another brand or another type of minerals. And she said, no, it has to be the mineral concentrate. There is a difference in the quality of products that you buy.
Well, because there is loving ethics behind this bottle. I mean, this is made by people that have been working on your behalf and on your health supplementation for over 20 years. I mean, we have not had been this long if it hadn't been for successful results. People keep reordering and reordering and reordering. So this is the product that you want. You don't want to wander around. You don't have to drive. All you have to do is call, and you're going to get this right at your doorstep with no shipping charges. So go for it today.
Thank you so much, doctor. And again, that website is mhclife.com. There's a lot of great resources as well as a full line of vitamins there on the website. So go to the website or give us a call, 800-965-2345.